Today we have with us Sharon, who is a 2024 graduate from Dayananda Sagar College of Engineering, Bengaluru, with a degree in Electronics and Communication Engineering. Originally from Goa and now settled in Bangalore, she began her professional journey with KPMG India as a Salesforce developer. She joined the firm in January 2024 following a 6-month internship and was offered a full-time role through campus placement. She is passionate about technology and continuously working to deepen her expertise in Salesforce and cloud-based solutions. A very warm welcome to all. Sharon, I request you to kindly proceed with presentation.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. A very good morning to all the faculty and students present today for this online talk. The title of my online talk is Expert Talk Process of Innovation Development and Technology Readiness, within which I will also be covering technical business consulting and networking. Let me give you a little insight about myself. I am Sharon Rodrigues and I am a 2024 pass out, currently working with KPMG India as a Salesforce developer under their digital cloud solutions team. And I hope I can impart as much as I have learned throughout the 1 year of my working. And I hope you all can take away something from today's talk. Let me begin. Can I begin, sir?
Yes, yes, please proceed.
Yeah, sure. So Salesforce. So first I'll cover what is Salesforce, how have I got into consulting, and how is this crucial if you're looking for something like consulting for your placement. So I'll start with what is Salesforce. So Salesforce is a CRM. When I say CRM, it's a customer relationship management platform. That means it helps companies manage their relationships with customers, with example to tracking sales, handling customer issues, and sending marketing emails all from one place. Now, what makes Salesforce a very powerful platform today is that it's all cloud based and it's completely online. This is a part of something called the SaaS, which is software as a service. Just like how you use your Google Drive or Netflix, businesses use Salesforce to the internet without installing anything. For example,
We want
nothing is
to
installed
be.
on a client
Oh, okay, fine. Yeah,
system.
thanks.
This spares the user the hassle of upgrading and maintaining a software year to year, because this is a very expensive process. So if this is done through the browser and everything is maintained through the browser, this becomes a very easy process for the company. Here's an interesting fact. Salesforce is also used by companies like Amazon, Spotify, and even NASA. It helps teams work together better, respond to
Oh, yeah, yeah.
customers
That's it.
faster, and grow their
I do
businesses
that only.
smarter. So, as future
Actually, this is
engineers,
relevant to
you might
IIT.
even work with
Means
platforms like
like something like
Salesforce
this.
to develop apps, manage data, or automate tasks. So, in short, Salesforce is like a digital brain for businesses and it's shaping the future of work. I'd like to share what it is like working as a Salesforce developer at KPMG India. In my simple words, my job is to customize and build solution using Salesforce, which is a cloud platform. So I write code in Apex language, which is like JavaScript, and you use Lightning components to design smart web interfaces. Every client has different needs. For example, a company might want to automatically assign leads based on locations. So I build the logic for this, test it, and make sure it works smoothly within Salesforce. Last work, I was working for a healthcare company, and it was specializing in eye vision. So what we did is we were maintaining an inventory for their products. We were handling their orders and how the customers are managed throughout the platform. Now I'm working with one of the leading banks in India. I will not be able to name it due to confidential issues, but we are completely, so they are digitalizing their entire loan process. So we are building and managing and testing it for the same. At KPMG India, I get to work with big clients from industries like finance, healthcare, and retail. And since Salesforce updates 3 times a year, I'm always learning something new. So, in short, I help businesses work smart by building solutions in the cloud. Um, Next, I'll go to what is innovation in Salesforce. So let's look at how Salesforce turns a new idea into something real and usable. So firstly, it all starts with an idea. This could come from a customer, this could come from an employee or someone in the community. Maybe a user wants a new way to track leads or automate reports. Then, what does Salesforce do is it builds
No,
a
no,
basic version
something
called
relevant
something
to
called
business.
prototype.
Uh,
This helps them test if the idea can actually work.
Entrepreneur activity.
Next, they give it to a small group of users to try, and this is the
I
feedback phase.
install
So
entrepreneur
users
company.
tell them whether it's
Trip.
a good solution, whether it is confusing, what needs to improve. Then what we do is we make changes and improvements, and this back and forth process helps us avoid big mistakes later, because big mistakes can financially cost a lot to a company. So this is something we want to avoid. So this is how it is done in a very method way. Finally, it's polished and it's ready. They launch the feature to everyone. Usually, we release it
There is
in
not
our
always
spring,
proof of
summer,
stake
or
involved, right?
winter release through Salesforce. This step-by-step method helps Salesforce build tools that people actually
Ah,
need,
yeah, that
and it keeps their platform
user
very
friendly.
stable and user-friendly. So Salesforce was actually one of the first companies to
Nobody
believe in the
students will be
cloud
available.
model. Back in a time when
Sure,
companies
no?
were
I'll
still
ask madam.
installing a lot of heavy softwares on their system, and
2:30,
which obviously costed
2:30.
a lot of money
Ah,
as well as manpower to keep upgrading and maintaining throughout.
huh?
Salesforce that time said, why not run everything on the cloud? This idea became known as a SaaS, which we popularly know now today as software as a service. Now, thousands of companies from startups to giants like Amazon and Toyota are using Salesforce without installing anything. So you can just log in, you can work from anywhere in the world, and this is a very, very integral part of cloud innovation. Another powerful innovation that Salesforce came about was customer 360. Usually, a company has different departments. One will maintain marketing, one will maintain sales, one will do service. Each has separate data. But Salesforce connects all of this into one customer view. So if a customer calls for support, your our company instantly comes to know your purchase history, your past complaints, and even recent website visits. So this creates a very personalized and a very fast service which today's customers expect. So Salesforce didn't just stop at CRM. They've built an entire ecosystem around it. They have a particular an a rollout called App Exchange, which is like a Play Store for business apps.
3 to 4, okay,
So
right?
also
Stop
with
now.
low-code tools like Flow Builder and Lightning App Builder, even non-programmers can build custom workflows and apps. So it's an innovation that empowers everyone and not just developers who know what the coding is all about. Let's not forget, innovation also means safe and reliable. Salesforce puts huge focus on data security, compliance, and scaling for millions of users. Its multi-tenant architecture means one system will serve multiple clients very securely. And also, If you're looking to learn Salesforce, you can check out a platform called Salesforce Trailhead. It is Salesforce's free learning platform where anyone can learn new features and build their skills, whether it is a student, a professional, or anyone who is curious about it. Next, let's go to the innovation development process. It is the same as it is also called the Salesforce application life cycle. Let's talk about Salesforce, one of the top tech platforms right now. How does it bring new ideas to life? They don't just throw features into the system and hope it works. They follow a very structured process called innovation development process. So let's just break this into four exciting steps. Firstly, it's ideation or the spark. So it all begins with ideation, a very fancy word for collecting ideas. But these ideas don't just come from engineers in a lab. It doesn't come from engineers who know how to code. These also come from real people, which are users, which are partners, or which are employees in any company. Maybe a person says, hey, I want to automate reminders based on my customers' behavior. This is a very small suggestion, but this could be a part of a very huge feature that comes out, which generates a lot of revenue for the company. So Salesforce listens to these requests very closely because the best ideas usually come from people who are using the product day in and day out. So you can do it through a Salesforce platform called Idea Exchange, your Trailblazer community, customer interviews, and internal brainstorming. So, Salesforce Idea Exchange is a community driven platform where users